This dog proved that dogs really are man's best friend.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to HappyWorld, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
It is highly agreed by many when we say that dogs are the most loyal pets. Time and again they've proven this. They never let their masters down. Just a mere presence of a dog in a family keeps its environment warm. Some medically proven facts reveal that for human beings, dogs are the best animals for companionship during their old age. This case right here proves just that. A dog named Tony again proves that a dog is a man's best friend. His owner fell onto a concrete sidewalk after trimming a tree near his home. Tony's owner fell unconscious onto the sidewalk, and Tony ran up to him, fostering him and trying to help him get his consciousness back. yUyJfq, who belonged to Argentina, is Tony's owner. He fell from a tree from a height of 6 feet while trimming its branches and fell headfirst on the concrete floor, immediately losing consciousness. Even when Jesus' neighbors came to rescue him, Tony denied leaving his master's side and sat on him. The ambulance arrived at the spot where the accident took place. Jesus' neck was immediately supported by a neck brace, and things were certainly critical. Such accidents are so dangerous that they sometimes lead to more serious injuries, which can cause death. But Tony was with his owner at all times, trying his best to get Jesus back on his toes. But soon enough, yUyJfq gained his consciousness back. He underwent some medical scrutinization in the ambulance itself. Tony tried to get into the ambulance, but his repeated efforts went in vain. A few minutes later, yUyJfq had been declared fit again. In an interview to a local news channel, yUyJfq told them that when he regained consciousness and saw Tony beside him, this got him emotional, and Tony also started wagging his tail and expressed his love for his owner by licking him all over the face. In the same interview, yUyJfq revealed that Tony was a stray dog. He'd seen him lurking around on the streets nearby, so he adopted Tony. And now Tony's his family member. yUyJfq provides Tony with all kinds of nutritious food healthy for dogs, and also provides him with the right amount of love and care. yUyJfq says Tony is like my son. With this incident, Tony showed that he reciprocates the same amount of love, care, and affection for his owner yUyJfq. Dogs are born with this feature. They show their loyalty towards their owner no matter what. It's said that love is the best investment, and if it's invested in an animal like a dog, then you'll get the best returns. This is not the only incident where dogs have proven their loyalty. Let's have a look at some other incidents as well. This incident is from Karaganda, Kazakhstan. The master of this dog was an alcoholic. Once he consumed a lot of alcohol and fallen asleep on a railway tracks. The dog put in a lot of effort to nudge the man off the track, and he was successful in saving his master, but in this process lost his own life. This one's an incredible story. An Argentinian man named Miguel Guzman died in 2006. When Capitan got to know about the death of his master, he ran away from his home and was found at the graveyard guarding his master's grave. And as of now, Capitan is still beside his master's grave. This story from history books. A dog named Fido had a regular routine of visiting the bus stop to greet his master when he came back from work. Borgo San Lorenzo, Fido's master, was serving during the Second World War. His master died in an airstrike and never came back, but Fido waited for him for 14 long years and died at the bus stop itself. This story's similar to that of Fido. Hachiko's routine was to greet his master at the Shibuya railway station, but Hachiko's master died of a brain hemorrhage and never made it back to the Shibuya railway station. Hachiko continued to visit the station for the next 9 years. On March 8, 1935, Hachiko was found dead on a street in Shibuya. He suffered from filaria and terminal cancer. Wagya was shocked when he came to know about the death of his master, Chhatrapati Shivaji. He sacrificed his life by jumping into his master's pyre. In Maharashtra, there's a statue of Wagya near Shivaji's tomb at Raigad Fort. However, there's no proof that this story is actually fact or not. Margherita Locci used to visit Santa Maria Assunta Church in Italy along with Tommy. After Margherita died, Tommy followed her coffin and attended her funeral. After she passed away, Tommy regularly visited the church and sat by the altar silently. Tommy passed away on January 20th, 2014. This dog Talero protected his owner Bernardo Leonidas Quiris of Argentina after he passed away. Bernardo died in a snowstorm. According to a Chilean online newspaper, Talero protected the body of his deceased master from wild animals as well. He even barked at police personnel who went there to look out for the body. Bobby got separated from his family while they were road tripping. Bobby was separated in Indiana in 1923. The family carried out a search operation to find Bobby, but in vain. After 6 months, Bobby reached home. He looked physically weak, all because of the long walk he took to reach his home. Bobby walked all the way from Indiana to his home in Oregon. He traveled a distance of 4,105 kilometers all on foot. Unbelievable, right? BXQ's owner was going through some financial struggles, so he sold BXQ to someone who was staying 300 kilometers away from BXQ's original home. But BXQ was in no mood to stay there and traveled 300 kilometers for 7 months to get back to his previous owner. This Labrador named Hawkeye stayed beside his owner's coffin during a funeral. His owner was a Navy SEAL, John Tummelson, who lost his life during a warship in August 2011. In front of 1,500 people, he exuded his loyalty until the end. Hawkeye proved that no matter what, he'd never leave John's side. Swansea Jack, a black retriever who stayed with his owner in Wales. The dog saved a drowning boy, getting him back to shore safe and sound. He went on and saved at least 27 lives from the most dangerous rivers and docks in Wales. He was also awarded Bravest Dog of the Year. Bams, a St. Bernard's, a dog from World War II who served as a Norwegian minesweeper. He was brought on a ship by its captain, but soon the captain was leaving for another post and tried to take Bams with him. The boat's crew didn't want to see him go, so they convinced the captain to let him stay. He once saved a crew member who fell off, dragging him back into the boat. Dogs really are amazing.